you very much, Riv. Hey guys, welcome Crumbs and Golden Glue to the desk. Golden Glue, you went 8-3-8 on Zed. Crumbs 5-1-11 on Kha'Zix. So obviously, great performances in that game. What were your thoughts coming into the match?
I personally thought if I could go even, that we would be able to out-rotate and just win the game. And it took us a while, but we were eventually able to do that.
I got to ask you, how much time have you had to prepare for LCS matches and play actually with the team, play with Dignitas?
About 4 to 6 hours a day because I go to school 8 hours, and then I come home, I go straight to scrims, and then right after scrim ends, I either study or I go to sleep. So it's pretty busy. So not much time.
And I heard actually that you're going to be flying back over to Texas after the game's on Sunday.
Mm-hmm. That's true.
Yep. So pretty tight schedule for you.
Yeah.
Crumbs, how many days, how long have you been playing with them?
Oh, well, that's actually 3 days in total. We played in 3 days, and I don't think the 3 days were a full day of scrims. So Monday was a day off, and we didn't play there. So we played it starting Tuesday with like half-ass scrims, then Wednesday the same thing. Thursday we played, and then we tried to get scrims yesterday, but he had to fly, and that kind of took all day, so we couldn't get scrims there. So 3 days only.
So I got to say, when you guys are looking for a mid laner, what made you pick up Golden Glue here? What did you see in Golden Glue that made you want to take it?
Well, you have to look at it, people from the amateur scene, basically, or people that are just high-ranked in Challenger that kind of show that even though they're playing solo queue and that's not necessarily an environment to want to make people shine, somebody that just really wants to be in the competitive scene and proves that in both solo queue and LCS amateur league, basically. So even if you can actually show to somebody through your play how you conduct yourself that you want to win in solo queue, that already is a testament to how much you want to be here.
Yeah, so that was actually very impressive. So we do have a replay we want to watch. I think in the mid lane, you guys work together, taking down a quick kill. If we can get that on your screen. Talk to me about what happened in this fight.
Yeah, so right now we see LeBlanc, and I'm Kha'Zix with my ultimate, so going for a gank is pretty easy. We're just waiting for her to use Distortion, and I tag her with my W right here, which forces her to flash. And, okay, so she's pretty chunk, so let's push down this turret, and I still have my ultimate charges. And Nautilus is coming in. I don't know why he's going, but I'm just like, I have my passive, my ulti, just go on this guy, get some damage on him, and he lands this hook that ends up costing his death, because now we're going to get a 2 for 0. Basically, because that hook put him in a bad position, and then I still have my jump to get on him as soon as he distorts back. Mm-hmm. And Thresh comes in trying to get a flash ignite kill, but Kiwi saves the day with a pot and a Karma shield.
I saw that was really impressive, actually, coming through there. What's the coordination like in fights like that, where like someone's suddenly a target again, and you're just yelling, "Kill this guy"?
Yeah, so it's like I just like kill this guy. Like, what do you think? Like, go on this guy. He can't be here. Yeah.
So that was actually your second kill. We didn't get the first one on screen, but how did it feel when you first got that kill in the LCS?
I couldn't believe it. Like, especially, like, I just thought I would go like 0-3 before I got a kill, but I was able to get a kill pretty early, and it really helped me just finish the game off with not feeding.
Yeah, I mean, 8-3-8, you've got to have exceeded your expectations there. I mean, like, are you still kind of feeling it? I know you tweeted last night, like, I'm in LA now. This is kind of surreal.
Yeah. As soon as I landed, too, I felt an earthquake. And I was like, yeah, that's right. That's got to mean something.
It was like a 5. It's the biggest one we had in like a month or so, too.
Yeah. I didn't feel it. I was like, what? Everybody around the car was like, whoa, did you feel it? Like, no.
Yeah, we were in the car, and we're at a stop sign, and it just started shaking. I thought the car was like trying to go, and then we talked later. He's like, "Oh, I thought Scar said I thought you were kicking my chair." I was like, "Oh no, that was an earthquake."
California is actually trolling you. It's not even.
Yeah.
All right, so let's bring up another replay though. This is pretty much what I consider to be what won you guys the game. This was the first team fight. It's in your jungle. Let's get this on your screen. This is where EG were setting up a pick in this bush where you guys already had a ward. And it starts out, it looks pretty good for them, but you turn it around. Can you explain that for me?
Okay, yeah. So we see them all in the jungle, and we're just calling for a fight because we just think we can like straight out kill them. And we have Crumbs like coming in from the side. So we burst Poe Belter, I get out, and then we just pretty much clean up after the initial. I don't know if I get out. Yeah, I get out with like 2 health.
Level up. Yeah.
I love Dangerous Game.
Such a good mastery.
Yeah, so basically we won that fight because they weren't able to finish me or Kiwi Kid off. If they would have finished that off, that probably would have given them momentum to win the fight, but they weren't able to. So that's how we I think we got all 5, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, they got them, but yeah. So that was definitely a war fight for us.
You don't want to have your AD carry 1v1 in Kazakhs.
No.
That seems like a
Isolated.
horrible situation.
Yeah.
Do you actually look for that then in fights? Do you like look for isolations when you play Kazakhs, or is it just kind of like jump in, just hit the back line?
You go tank build pretty much when you're playing the new Kazakhs when you evolve your ultimate. So you don't really have that much burst to look for, oh, I'm going to get a reset here, reset that, because you don't do that much damage.
Okay.
So if you can get a one guy that's just going to be alone, you know he's not going to be able to kill you, because even though they had a lot of CC, I went with Ninja Tavi and Warden's Mail as some of my first items, so I knew Lucian was not going to be able to take me down. So if I could just get him out of the fight, I'm already doing a good job of playing the champion.
Yeah, so by the late game, do you actually shift your focus to looking to get people to burn things on you while your ultimate is going?
Yeah, you just want to be in the front. Like, I think the final fight that we got, Sivir ulted and I just jumped into all of them, slowed Randers, like, hit me. It's like, either you hit me or you run, and you can't really do damage to Kazakhs. It's 50% damage reduction on top of tank build.
All right, so you guys, of course, picked up a really good win here. You're in sole control of 4th place right now. Tomorrow you guys face Cloud9. Golden Glue facing up against High. How do you feel about that?
I'm really excited to play Cloud9 because they're ranked 2, right? Mm-hmm. I just really want to like upset them. And I just really want to just beat them. That's like my main goal.
Good. What do you think your chances are, Crumbs?
I mean, every match we've played against Cloud9 is actually some of the closest matches we have against top teams, I guess, ranked 1 through 3, CLG, C9. Yeah, so I think it's going to be another close match. I think that's a team that we have a good history of just not getting neither side gets really stomped. It's always really close. Even last split, even though we lost all the games against them, they're relatively close for a large majority of the game. So I think when we play, it ends up being really entertaining games for both the fans and the players. So it's one of my favorite teams to play.
Great, and of course, we'll see you guys playing that tomorrow. Guys, thanks very much for your time. Congrats on your win. Got more games coming on, though. We're going to take a quick break, and when we come back, 3rd place Counter Logic Gaming is going to challenge 1st place TSM in our next match.